Emperor Fengshan Chengyan issued an edict saying that the guilty minister Lu was shielding those who rebelled against the party, in memory of his ancestors' contribution to the founding of the country. Exempt from death penalty, there is no escape from living sin. Whole family distribution. Suanfeng Desert Island. Never been able to recover. Admire this. Why is Mr. Lu still standing there? Take the order. From now on Suanfeng Island, but there is no fine clothing and food for you. Wish yourself luck. What's going on? I am not a Fortune 500 person. The head of a heavy industry giant? Why are you here? Finished. It's all over now. What should we do with this big family? This Suanfeng Island is famous for being a perfect island. Nothing. The imperial court is trying to force our Lu family to death. Are we really going to die here? Brother, please speak. You are the eldest grandson of the eldest family member. Now everyone is counting on you. Although I have a head of knowledge, but on this deserted island, it's hard for a clever woman to make a meal without rice. Ding detects that the host is facing serious survival difficulties. The all-knowing information and memory inheritance system has been quietly bound. Does the system have storage space? Can you bring me a few tons of grain first? This system does not have space storage function. Detected that the host is in a state of extreme lack of tools. 2 initial permissions for newbies are now unlocked. No ready supplies. It doesn't matter as long as you have information and knowledge. I made it myself. What are you laughing at? Could it be that he was frightened by this catastrophe and became hysterical? Why cry? Can cry one's way out. Da Hoon, come with me. Where are you going? Brother-in-law. Rock pile danger. The 30-meter sand layer directly below faces the shipwreck. Leftovers. An iron axis with a broken handle. The rust degree is 45% and can be repaired. Da Hoon dug up all the sand below. Brother really has something. Your Honor, I thought it was some kind of treasure. This is a piece of rotten iron, not even a decent handle. In the eyes of others, this is rotten iron. But in my eyes, this is the capital to survive. Da Hoon went over there and picked up those dead trees. Remember that hardwood, just as thin as your wrist. Okay, help me find 2 relatively flat pieces of granite tonight. Get some more sea sand and sea water. Good concubine, let's do it right now. Your Honor, where did you learn this carpentry job? Brother, the wooden handle fits perfectly. This method, why do you feel more experienced than the old blacksmiths in the capital? Turning waste into treasure. What a good axis, Your Honor. When did you have this ability? Husband. You hide it so deeply. Great, got this axe. We can cut down trees and build a shed. Everyone can settle down tonight. Yes, this beach is flat. Broad vision. It's best to rest here. Husband, thank you for your hard work. I'm going to pick up some dead branches. Warning. Meteorological information and warnings. A super typhoon. It is expected to make direct landfall on the island in 2 hours. The terrifying wolf that will be triggered by that time will completely engulf this beach. Please host to lead personnel to evacuate immediately. Please evacuate immediately. Everyone stopped what they were doing. Everyone immediately followed me into the mountains. Far away. What are you talking about? The sun is shining brightly above our heads. Not even a cloud. It's a good time to build a shed and settle in. What to do in the mountains? Yes, bro. How smooth is the beach? What should I do if there are wild animals in the forest? No time to explain. Uncle, look at the waves. Seemingly calm, but the tide is receding much faster than usual, and the fishy smell of the sea breeze. This is a sign of the coming storm. I am the eldest grandson of the Lu family. Daddy is not here. Now I have the final say in the Lu family. Who dares to delay? Conceited about life and death. Listen to your husband. Let's go. Target reached. 10 meters directly ahead. Former refuge cave. Hurry up. Suanfeng Island, blessed land. Black Moon Cave. Oh my god. This is actually a refuge left by the ancients from previous dynasties. Far away. How do you know there is a cave here? Stop talking nonsense. Go in. Oh my god. If I had just stayed on the beach, now the whole family has fed the fish. Yuaner is not a great master, you are. This is a prophet. Saved the lives of our entire family. My husband is truly a god. If it weren't for my husband's decisive decision and Kingwan, at this time he was buried in the belly of the fish. As soon as you come, put your heart back in your stomach. You can't die in the Liu family without me. Brother is not good. Something went wrong. Just now, I went to see the freshwater stream I discovered yesterday. The typhoon poured in the seawater. Now the whole stream is full of sediment and dead fish and shrimps. Bitter and smelly. I can't drink it at all. No fresh water. What should I do? If a person doesn't drink water for 3 days, he will die of thirst. Did you just escape a natural disaster? Are you going to die of thirst on this deserted island again? System starts water filtration teaching. A physical penetration filtration solution has been planned for you. What's Da Hung panicking about? If the sky falls, I'll hold it up. Holding a hand axe. Come with me and chop some thick bamboo sections as thick as your wrists. How many people are you bringing tonight? Breaking the remaining charcoal from yesterday's burning into crumbs. Go to the beach to find some clean sand and gravel. It will be of great use to me. Okay bro, I'll go right away. Husband, these silts and charcoal can really turn that dirty water into clear water. This is called science. The pores of charcoal absorb odors and dirt, layers of barriers and penetration. All the dirty things were left behind. It sounds reasonable. Da Hung poured the mud and water in. Fresh water is really fresh water. There is no trace of mud or fishy smell anymore. Brother, you are so amazing. Alive. Our Liu family really came back to life. Yuaner, I'm afraid even the current #1 scholar is not as good as you. Ah, husband, come quickly. Andy, she fainted. My husband's aunt was listless last night. I can't even speak today. What can I do? Oops, this is due to a long-term lack of salt, plus dehydration. Already about to go into shock. If you stop taking in salt, I'm afraid I won't survive tonight. Salt? Where can I get it on this isolated island? Official salt. If you drink the seawater directly, less than half a day, he will have more abdominal pain and die. Official salt of the Great Qian dynasty. Without me, Lu Yuan would have made it himself. Da Hung, don't be stunned. Grab the stick and follow me. Brother, where is the salt mine on this island? What our aunt is short of is salt. What are we going to chop with an axe? Go dig in the mud. Digging in the mud can bring out salt. 30 meters ahead, discover high-quality kaolin and red clay mud pits. The map has been unlocked for you. Earth kiln firings and simple pottery. Da Hung dug out the red mud from this pit. Add some water and step on it hard with your feet. Step on it until it becomes as chewy as dough. Brother, let this mud pot roast over the fire all night. It can really turn into an iron stone that can hold water without leaking. You'll know tomorrow morning. You keep the fire tonight, never cut it off. Kingwan, pour the bowl in your hand. Husband, this is water made from plant ashes. How dirty. If you pour this salt in, you can't eat it. In your eyes it is dirty water. But in my school of separation, this plant ash is the antidote to the poison of sea salt. Kingwan, come and see. No bitter taste. Salty and sweet. Husband, this is actually better than the tribute salt used by the ladies in the palace. Are 10 times more meticulous and pure. Go quickly and make a bowl of light salt water for Andy to feed. Brother, for the past few days I have been eating grilled conch without any oil or fat. My calves are cramped, no strength left at all. My husband is right. No oil or water. Everyone's body and bones can't bear it. Radar warning. 2 kilometers northwest of the valley. Large carbon-based biological activity tracks detected. Red high-risk warning. The target is a mutated adult wild boar. Estimated weight 300 pounds. This individual is extremely ferocious. Rough skin and thick flesh. Based on the host's current cold weapons and equipment, melee survival rate is less than 10%. Want to eat meat to replenish water. Brother Shui, you want to go hunting in the mountains. I haven't even seen a hare fur on this island. Not a rabbit. It's enough for our whole family to open their bellies. Eat a big fat pig for half a month. But this beast has a bit of a bad temper. Let's go up with an axe in hand. I'm afraid it will become his snack. 300 pounds. Then how do we fight? Who said you had to use brute force to hunt? Da Hung. Bring all the vines you can find. Come with me and give him a physics lesson. Brother, what kind of ecstasy array are you doing? You want to kill Na Yashu? Just let me climb the tree. Just hold the stone and throw it down. We have to wrap the vines around this tall tree branch. A stone tied to one end. Tie a looper on one end. Isn't this taking off your pants to fart? Waiting for you to throw the stone down. The 300-pound wild boar has already run away. This is called the fixed pulley and lever trap. Even if I tell you, you don't understand. Remember, in front of this agency, brute force is useless. Brother, what can this little stick be used for? All I want is for it to break. Shut up, he's coming. My God, brother, your magic skills of 4 tails and 1,000 kilograms are too amazing. He was really hung up. What kind of magic? This is called physics. Called physics. Oh my God, it's a wild boar. The eldest son killed a beast. You honor, you are not injured, are you? Such a vicious beast. How did you surrender? Don't ask. My brother is now a martial arts star. Reincarnation of Jin Wen Cuxing. Didn't you see it? My brother didn't even break a sweat. That wild boar hung himself on a tree and wiped its neck. Ha 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 ha. Add alkaline water to lard. Husband, that alkaline water is very astringent. Wouldn't it ruin the oil if you poured it in? Do as I say. Pour it in and slowly heat it over the fire. Stir constantly. What is this? Uncle, just go and wash your face and you'll know. This thing, it's actually better than the soap beans used by the powerful people in the capital. Husband, you are not only washing away the dirt on my body, it's the despair that the whole family has felt these past few days. Ha ha ha. Daddy, what's wrong with you? Dad, don't scare me. Dad, please open your eyes and look at me. It's so hot. My husband's body is as hot as a piece of charcoal. While in Beijing, I heard the old doctor say that many poisonous insects in Lingnan, if bitten, sudden fever. In ancient times it was. Even Daluo Jinxian is hard to save. Often it doesn't last more than 3 days. This system does not provide the function of creating things out of thin air. It is detected that the host is facing a life or death crisis. Emergency permissions have been enabled for you. Herbal medicine map and field location. Positioning successful. 400 meters ahead on the right. The target herb was found at 600 meters. White flowered snake grass, half twig, hairy heart piercing arrow. Everybody shut up and cry. If only I could save people. Why did the imperial court set up a hospital? Da Hung takes the iron axis. Follow me into the mountains. King Wan takes a few people with her. Took out all the extra pottery pots fired yesterday. Prepare a few more hollow stems. Plenty of clean cotton cloth and dead charcoal. I'm sorry, I understand. Husband, be careful. Brother, aren't these weeds on the roadside? This thing can steal people from the hands of the Lord of Hell. In the eyes of the great doctor, this is weed, but in my eyes, this is the life-saving special antibiotic. Husband, are you learning how to make alchemy from a Taoist priest? This is not alchemy. This is called gravity separation and distillation. Make soup directly from herbs. The medicinal effect is dispersed in several bowls of water. Too many impurities. Absorption is too slow. I used fire. Evaporate the active ingredients in herbs with water vapor. Follow this supervisor to lead him out. Retreat. The fever has subsided and my uncle is no longer hot. Dad, you are alive, you are alive. But no, Lord of the house, this is my life, Lu shouted. It was you who snatched it back from the Lord of Hell, not just my life. If there is no distance, our whole Lu family, they have long become withered bones on this deserted island. Everybody kneel down. From today, Son Lu Yuan, the head of the house. He is the only absolute head of the Dagian Lu family. All orders from the army. That is the iron law of the clan. Mr. Lu looks at clothes as if he were seeing people. Do you dare to be disobedient at all? Those who violate the law, the whole clan is punished. Never take mercy. From now on, Da Hoon, this life is yours. Who dares not to listen to you? I was the first to bully him. Well, since my uncle loves me, I own this family. As long as I, Lu Yuan, am here, one day, not only will the Lu family not be extinct, we have to take back everything that belongs to us in this sea area. Ding detects that the host has reached a state of unification. The achievement of being the sole master of the clan. The whole family's survival crisis has been completely lifted. System influence distribution. The primary heavy industry and farming modules have been officially unlocked. Deep in the Northwest Valley, giant open pit high-grade hematite vein detected. Detecting a large number of wild high-yielding fast-growing turbid objects in the Northern Valley. The yield per mu can reach several thousand kilograms. Brother, the skin on my hands is almost peeling off. We now have meat to eat and salt to drink. If you don't hurry up, build 2 more wooden sheds. What are you doing out here digging out black sand under the sun? Eat as food. Da Hoon, take a long-term view. This is called hematite sand. Wait until they are trained. The sticks and stones in our hands could become a truly indestructible iron weapon. Master, you said this is iron ore. How is it possible for the imperial court to make iron? Those must have been built by the Ministry of Industry in the suburbs of Beijing. Blast furnace several feet. It requires hundreds of skilled craftsmen working day and night, trying to fan the flames. We are on this deserted island. Not even a serious bellows. How can this sand turn into molten iron? Ome's Ministry of Works couldn't do it. Doesn't mean I can't do it. Uncle. When you were young in Beijing, you were most obsessed with carpentry skills. Even the former Minister of Industry praised you for your ingenuity. Get up and look at this. This wooden box has a push-pull piston added to it. Air valves at both ends. Air in and out when pulling. When pushing, unexpectedly, even the wind comes in and out. The gaps are endless. No brakes. Head of house. Which fairy book did this drawing come from? This is called a double-action piston fan. Ordinary single-tube Fingio has insufficient firepower. There is simply no way to reach the temperature required to melt hematites. Uncle has this drawing. Can you lead someone to make it? What if I can't even make this baby? I'd rather chop these old slave hands into pieces and feed them to the dogs. Da Hoon, don't lie down. Let's go chop wood together. This divine thing must be created today. Start system teaching. Big man, stop trying to find your strength. Full of wild boar. Now I am working hard with you to pull the bellows. Oven temperature is not enough. This furnace of iron sand is completely useless. Okay brother, look at me. Ha! Husband, molten iron can really flow out of this furnace. King One opened her eyes wide and watched. Ah! The molten iron is really molten iron. Ancestors of the Lu family appear. We actually practiced fine ironing on a deserted island. Don't stop the big bellows. Uncle, pouring molten iron into the desert. Be quick. This is gold and iron. Da-hoon, stop it. Use a new hoe to dig up the 3 feet of soil below. Okay brother, look underneath here. Why are there so many yellow-brown soil lumps buried there? As big as a fist. This thing looks shabby. They don't even peck at the birds and beasts on the island. I'm afraid it's not something bitter and poisonous. Poisonous quinoa. This is called a tuber crop. That is potatoes. This thing is the most unscrupulous. Just cut it into pieces and throw it into the soil and it will survive. What's more important, this wild species. 1 acre of land can produce at least several thousand kilograms. How many kilograms is produced per moo? The head of the family has a lot of money. The most fertile paddy fields in Suzhou and Hangzhou. We only produce 300 kilograms of grain throughout the year. This humble lump of earth. 1 acre could be worth a lot of money. 10 acres of land, ha ha ha. DD Red Camp Crisis Warning. Detection of hostile armed forces advancing. Intelligence analysis. A small pirate ship is veering off course. Will land on the island in 3 days to obtain fresh water. Husband, what's wrong with you? But what's wrong with these two? Both are good. Everyone, put your work aside. Listen to me say a few words. I was in the Beijing library before. I've read a lot about Nanyang pirates, the flag legend of crossed goods, combining the visions I observed over the past 2 days. I'm afraid we were in trouble. Brother, what's the trouble? There isn't even a ghost on this deserted island, although the wind direction has been stable these 2 days. But offshore seabirds form unusual groups, hovering at low altitude, haven't dared to fly far away, and the whining sound is extremely anxious. Look at the tidal currents under your feet spreading through the seawater. It even has a very faint smell of tung oil. Recent weather, extremely hot and muggy. This is a big ship breaking through the winds and waves in the open sea. Growth force to shore. I deduced that there was a small pirate ship. We'll log in 3 days. Pirate family leader. Don't scare me, old slave. How come there are pirates on this island? Oh my god. What evil has been done? The imperial court exiled us, but we still survive. If it falls into the hands of pirates, those ruthless villains, they want to torture us cruelly and feed us to the fish. Just know how to cry. Can crying make the thief away? Afraid of him? We have a guy now. This big hoe is heavy. Wait until those thieves come ashore. I am a big man. One rushes forward and the other hoes. One of them had his head smashed into pieces. Confused Ahung. You thought you had an iron hoe in your hand. He is a general who is brave enough for all men. The pirate is holding a steel knife, wearing leather armor. They are all desperados who lick blood from their swords. You carry tools and fight with others hand to hand. Don't want to live anymore. So what should we do, brother? Is it possible that we are just waiting to die? Give my sister-in-law and second mother to these beasts? Yes, Your Honor. We can't beat it. How about we hide in the jungle at the deepest part of the island? You can always get through it. Humming and hiding. Hiding in the jungle. Put the beach, fresh water and our newly cultivated potato fields. Give it all up. Who said we have to fight them hand to hand with hoes? In this world, the worst way to kill someone is with a knife. Uncle Da-hoon wiped his tears. Light the stove and let me burn the fire as brightly as possible. Took all the pig iron ingots just smelted today, and leftovers cooked steel, move them all out. The next 3 days, the whole family doesn't eat or sleep. We're going to build something that's not of this world. Since they want to go to the island, then I'll let this beach become a mass grave for Nanyang pirates. The master's drawings. The old slave really can't understand it. Dozens of discs with sharp teeth are painted on it. What is it and this strange pulley? I have also seen the palace maids and old slaves of the previous dynasty. I have never seen such a weird and complicated foundation. The names of these things are gears and wedges. Uncle, don't worry about what he is. Just follow the dimensions of the drawings. Using the good steel we just made to polish it out. The size cannot differ even by a millimeter. This thing will almost get stuck. Good old man, I have risked my life for him. Da Hoon. Forge this piece of diamonds for me to be 3 fingers wide, half finger thick working arm. Remember to make steel 100 times. Repeated folding and forging. I want it to have the ultimate hardness at the same time. It can also burst out with terrible resilience. Brother, this iron knot is so thick. Don't say pull away. Even bending it is difficult. This can be used for work. Of course, manpower can't break it apart. But if we use modern material mechanics, coupled with a leverage amplification effect of the gear set, even a 3-year-old child can also be easily opened. This heavy crossbow is waiting for the train to open. Da Hoon picked it up and tried it. Gua Gua is so heavy. Brother, this ironworker's arm is as thick as the ascension board. Who can pull this away? Try turning the crank handle next to it. Brother, this crank handle is so light. It takes no effort at all. The rope was actually pulled. This is the power of gear transmission and pulleys. Keep shaking. Ah. What is the power of this thing? Da Duan pulls the trigger. Brother, this is something used by heavenly soldiers and generals, right? If this arrow hits someone, come on people, enough to kill 2 pirates in leather armor, nailed to the ground like wearing candied haws. This kind of cross-era action. How could their broken steel knives be able to stop it? Miracle, this is a miracle. There is this magic weapon, not to mention 30 pirates. Even if there are 300 of us, we can still fight. Don't be happy too early. Pirate ship, there is only 1 day left to the tidal flats of the main island. Since the enemy has a heavy hull, the city defense level heavy fire blueprint has been unlocked for you. Gravity torsion trebuchet and giant bed crossbow blueprints. Uncle Big Strong, we need to build a bigger guy. Da Hoon, chop down that nuclear thick ironwood for me. Brother, this ironwood is too heavy. Even if we chop it out, we need to build a giant bed crossbow like that on the Ome Castle wall. Even dozens of skilled craftsmen. It also takes 10 days and a half. Where can we get it? Ome's bed crossbow can't fire 10 rounds. It will be shaken to pieces. Did you see the diamond plate under the base? That's a leaf spring. Use it to absorb shock. Recoil whimsy. Use diamond toughness to reduce the deadly force of recoil. The master of the house is so miraculous. The old slave of the Ministry of Machinery only needs 1 stick of incense. Can put it together. Jun. The giant crossbow will be ready soon. But we didn't build such a big diamond sword. Come on, let me boil these stinky rosin. Added so much lard. And those pungent yellow powders. What kind of poison is this boiling? Poison texture is too slow. What I want is an instant of destruction. Brother, what are you doing with this big pot of paste? This is slimy. Could it be that he wanted to stick to the pirate ship? It's called napalm. Da Hoon, please ask about the water war in Dakin. If an enemy ship catches fire, what would a sailor do? Naturally, use seawater to put out the fire. Da Hoon took the basin of water and poured it on. Okay, look at me. Oh my god, the water is boiling. How can this fire not be extinguished? Husband, what kind of demonic fire is this? Not even afraid of water. Rosin is highly flammable. Lard can make it stick to boards and people. The sulfur gives it the magical properties of not being extinguished when exposed to water. Pirates' ships are made of wood. As long as this thing hits their deck, even if they jump into the sea, this fire will also be on the water. Burn them alive to ashes. The owner's bed crossbow is set up. Warning, warning. Retina radar highest level lock. Coming. There is actually smoke on that deserted island. There must be stray sheep and women. Ha ha ha, brothers. Get fresh water from shore. Man throws it into the sea to feed the fish. The woman is left to everyone to take care of her. Ha ha ha. Da Hoon brought up the special fireball. Winding. Want a woman. Want fresh water. I've prepared a show for you. An unforgettable fiery meteor shower. Oh my god, what evil have our Lu family done? I finally managed to get a full meal in this shabby place. Why did you provoke these living kings of hell? No matter what you cry, shut your mouth. That pirate ship looks quite big. There are at least 30 or 40 people above. Do we really want to fight? Does the family want us to abandon the camp immediately? Let's take everyone to hide in the dense forest. Maybe they grabbed some iron tools and food and left. At least we can save the lives of our whole family. Uncle, open your eyes. Look below. The iron tools we have worked so hard to cultivate, and high-yielding seeds planted, and our fresh water well. You expect a bunch of desperados to have good intentions. Don't set the mountain on fire. I told you, as long as we take this step back today, no need to wait for winter. We will starve to death on this deserted island. Taking a step back is an abyss. But, they are holding steel knives in their hands. What they hold in their hands, it's a reminder to send them to hell. Everyone listen to my command now. On this island I am heaven. Who dares to run around or make loud noises? No need for pirates to do anything. I'll deal with it according to family law first. Uncle, take everyone with you now. Immediately moving to that strange rock mass. Bring all the roasted wild boars and fresh water. You honor, what about you? Don't worry about this. Your job is to hide it. Without my orders, you are absolutely not allowed to poke your head out and take a look. Do you understand? If I don't leave, I'll be the one to cook up the fierce fire and oil. I know how to burn for the longest time. What nonsense are you leaving here? A weak woman? It just distracts me. Da Hoon, take your sister-in-law away. Brother, I want to stay and kill the thief. I can kill 2 of them with 1 hammer. You want your sister-in-law to come back immediately. Your task is below. Uncle, bring out that calm energy you had back then. War is all about levels and deadly traps. See that patch of sand covered with rushes? Yesterday I asked Ah Hoon to dig 3 horizontal ditches overnight. There were 300 flying bamboo thorns planted upside down inside. Bamboo thorns soaked in fecal water. On the surface I pretended, deal with these beasts. What about benevolence, justice and morality? Uncle, your task is to climb the boulder with a crossbow. Hide yourself. Understood? I'll be there to guard you. Remember, as soon as the pirates land, they will definitely fight for supplies like mad dogs. As long as they step into the trap, the formation must be disrupted. Shoot them then. Who do I shoot? There are so many of them. Shoot the man first. Shoot the horse. To capture the thief, capture the king first. You just have to keep an eye on those wearing turbans. The little boss who gives orders loudly. With the power of the gear-heavy crossbow, just aim at their chest and pull the trigger. As long as they dare to step into the trap, let them see how powerful we are. Brother, I'm back. What am I doing now? Should I just rush down and have sex with them? Rush down and die. You just stay here. Be my second shooter and winchman. Da Hoon on the winch. Wind direction southeast. Wind level 4. Visual distance is 800 steps. Sea level humidity 70%. Increase the elevation angle by 2 minutes. Move the parabola horizontally 1 inch to the left. Brother, what are you talking about? This iron goddess aim is so accurate. Just a hair's breadth. 1,000 miles away. What I want is to kill with 1 blow. Boss, look over there. That's clothes hanging to dry. There are really living people on this desert island. And there are women. Ha ha ha. Look at this battle. Which merchant ship is it estimated to be? Or maybe the exiled nobles are stranded here. Brothers, all rush for me. Listen up. Since there are clothes worn by women on this island, then there must be a woman. These useless people living on a deserted island. I don't think I even have any decent iron tools. Not to mention resisting. Get rid of the men directly. No mercy. Women, please don't get hurt. Who caught the most juicy one? I will be rewarded heavily. Bro, they got off the boat. Do you want to fight or not when they are all here? Don't worry about those little shrimps yet. Let them ashore. Uncle's step-by-step traps will teach them how to behave. Da Hung burns the main ship first, cut off the escape route and then solve the problem. My brothers, the boss has spoken. Mina, clean it up. The woman stays. Look at what this camp looks like. I guess it's some exiled soft-footed fish noble. Guys, move faster. Who is the first to rush into the camp? The most beautiful girl and the most valuable object. Whose is it? Damn it all. Don't compete with me. That little lady must belong to me. Ah. There's an ambush on my feet. There are stabs in the sand. What's going on? What happened to the second boss? My legs hurt so much. What the hell is this? It smells so bad. The sting is poisonous, smelly and numb. What a bunch of trash are you panicking about? Just a few scraps of bamboo. None of them dared to show their heads. It's clearly a dirty trick with a guilty conscience. I stepped on the rocks next to me and rushed over. Go to hell, beast. Wow. 2 or to masters. His heart-protecting armor is made of refined iron. Even the most elite medical bows in the imperial court, you will definitely not be able to ejaculate through it. How is this possible? One arrow can fly a 200-pound man away. Hold on, this is not a bow and arrow at all. This is a monster. Run away quickly. This is not a fat sheep. This is the palace of hell. Retreat and forget about the dead people. Everyone, hurry up and get on the boat. Return to main ship. I felt safer when I returned to the ship. Brother flew out, headed straight for the pirate ship. Oh no. Oh, my eyes hurt so much. Fight fire quickly. The rice is cooking. Use water and quickly use seawater to extinguish it. Oh my god, the water is boiling no matter what. This is not a demon fire. This is the karmic fire of Lord Yamada. Help, this fire can't tear me away. Help me. Boat. Our main ship is gone. We can't go back. Can't go back. Don't be in a daze, cheer me up. Finished. Our only way to survive now is to rush to that island. There on the cliff. That kind of giant tree must be very heavy and heavy. It's impossible to rush forward by firing continuously. Rush to the bottom of the cliff. They can't hit us. Get rid of them. Rob their camp. Only then can we survive. I won't fight if I don't fight. This is not human at all. This is a fairy. This is sorcery. God spare my life. Grandpa, spare your life. The villain no longer dares. Brother, look at these beasts below. I was so scared that I peed. Kneel on the ground and kowtow. These pirates, he must have harmed the people of our great kin a lot in the past. A worthy death. While they dare not move now, you let me go down and shoot one arrow at a time. Named them all, so as not to leave any harm behind. Killing them is just a waste of effort. Now we need to develop, need to mine, cut wood and build ships. It's not enough for just a few of us. Brother, can these people be obedient? As long as I have a heavy crossbow in my hand, give them something nice to eat and drink. They will become the most obedient people in the world. Fairy Grandpa Rao. Fate. Little people have eyesight but cannot recognize Mount High. Hit your treasure land. We just lost our way at sea. I want to go ashore to ask for a drink of water. You have absolutely no intention of harming anyone. One Eye raised his head. Sir, 3 years ago, Haishuyang Sea Area, Quanzhou Prefecture. You led a ship to rob a wealthy merchant ship carrying grain. After stealing all the food, you order, the 17 unarmed crew members and merchants on board were all tied with stones, drowned alive in the sea. Last fall, Ligia fishing village along the coast of Changzhou, in order to rob a few young women in the village. You, arson and massacre of villages. Even the 1-month-old baby was not spared. One-eyed, you think this is the iron axe in my hand. Can't you really see through the overwhelming injustice on your body? How do you know? And in the hands of some of you. Stained with the lives of innocent people. I will keep the land you have dirtied on my island. Da Hung. I'm here, brother. God spare my life. We really haven't killed anyone. Sir, we are all suffering from Dengzhou Prefecture. Haha. Fishermen are forced by corrupt officials to fail to pay fishing taxes. Can't live anymore. He was just caught and worked as a coolie on the ship. The villain has never even killed a chicken. System confirmation completed. The rest are just cooped up coolies. Stop knocking. Raise your head. Uncle went to take down the wild boar meat that was not eaten in the morning. Da Hoon took the snowflake salt we refined, and bring over the bars of soap I made tonight. Okay. Share it with them. What kind of salt is this? No bitter taste. No sand. As white as snowflakes in the sky. Even if he is the Grand Administrator of Gyeongju Prefecture in Daegeon Dynasty, you can never eat such pure camping salt. There is no fishy smell at all in this meat. Don't just eat it. Look at you. That's soap. Use it to wash yourself in the seawater. It can wash away the old dirt on your body, can cure your stubborn old diseases, let you no longer suffer. In front of me, you are the pirates that everyone calls for beatings. But here I am. Just be obedient. This pure platinum salt and meat every day. See that cave? There are solid masonry inside to protect against wind and cold. There's so much food you can never finish eating. My Lu family is on this deserted island. What I lived was a fairy life in paradise. The old man and the little man are originally fishermen in Dengzhou. The family was forced to die, just fell into the trap and became a bandit. From now on, the adult asks the villain to go east. A villain will never go west. Who dares to touch a hair on my head? The villain is the first to disagree. We are all so willing to be loyal to you, sir. Become a cow or a horse for adults. After death, Ding detected that the host successfully conquered the enemy's labor force, and the loyalty reaches cloud value. System Heavy Industry Section Hidden Reward Trigger. Modern Large-Scale Industrial Assembly Line and Primary Infrastructure Teaching has been officially issued. Sir, something big happened. Villain. There is an urgent military intelligence report. Why are you panicking? The sky won't fall. Big and small. Today, while cleaning up debris washed ashore from the wreckage of the main ship, found the one-eyed sailing diary. The villain went to a private school for 2 years. Recognize the words. The ship One Eye is not a lone ship of civil aviation at all. They are just pioneers exploring the path. Pioneer? Where is the pioneer? It's the Red Shark Pirates, the overlords of the South Seas. Red Shark is a giant fleet. I have a heavy warship at my disposal. Thousands of thugs. Even Ome's navy couldn't do anything to them. It is written in One Eye's diary. Because of its hidden location, this island. They chose it as their new nest. A month later, the blood-killing commander will personally lead the main fleet, bring heavy warships to this island for a reunion. Sir, there are thousands of people. They are dead. It's really over this time. There are dozens of people. We can still rely on traps and giant crossbows. But that's several thousand people. The band-suppressing army of the previous dynasty was no more than this battle, right? Even if the handle of our crossbow is broken, I can't kill them all. Do you want it or not? Let's cut down trees overnight to make wooden trays. Escape into the deep sea. The head of the family, Da Hoon, is right. Keep the green hills. Don't worry about running out of firewood. That Suya is the overlord of Nanyang. The warship is equipped with red cannons. We can't withstand one of their volleys. Sir, while they still have a month of flights left, let's run. What are you panicking about? Then let them never come back. Ding detected red strategic level crisis. A large hostile armed fleet is about to invade the territory. System emergency start. Assembly line arsenal mode is loaded. The highest authority for resource allocation has been enabled. On this deserted island in the vast sea, where can you run? Even if you escape, also dying of thirst and starvation, or fall into the sea and drown. Since there is no way to retreat, then turn this island into a tomb for them. Da Hong goes and burns the fire in the blast furnace to the highest temperature. Hang San, go and call all the brothers below. From today, in addition to mining iron ore and snails, stop all unnecessary work. The enemy is now. I want it within half a month. Turn you fishermen into the strongest soldiers. One group, you just pour the molten iron into the mold. Don't worry about anything else. Group 2, you are only responsible for sharpening the blade. Just grind the angle where the red line is drawn. 3 groups of you are staring at the gears and winch bolts. There is no difference in size. This is assembly line work. Each person only does one process. Be the best. Even if you close your eyes, you won't make a mistake. Speed me up. What a miracle. Polish a Balian working knife in the Ministry of Industry. It will take half a month at least. According to your assembly line method, we laymen can make 5 knives in a day, can also assemble 3 geared crossbows. The speed of creation is simply astonishing. This is called an industrial dimensionality reduction attack. I'll arm you to the teeth. Hang San came out. Subordinates are here. Sniper crossbow moves forward. 3-stage strike tactics. First emission. Second emissions. Third emissions. Well, if these 20 people are placed in front of the 2 armies, I'm afraid it could take down hundreds of heavy armored infantrymen, shot into a sieve. Now you can pick anyone out. You can all be 100 households in the Shenji camp. You are no longer pirates. You are the special island guards that I created. Half a month later, the bloodbath is coming. Are you afraid? Willing to fight to the death for you. Fight to the death. Fight to the death. Fight to the death. Fight to the death. Brother, our defense line on shore is now impregnable. As long as the pirates dare to go ashore, definitely makes it impossible for them to come back. These 3 broken ships, what are we still doing? Chopping it up and burning it. Da Hong, you are too naive. The enemy has a large warship. If they refuse to log in, instead, they bombarded us with artillery. What to do? Our crossbow can't penetrate the hull of a ship. So, we must have a weapon that can tear them apart on the water. Ding detects that the host is facing a high-intensity naval battle threat. System emergency unlock. Junior naval architecture and fluid mechanics module. Deduced for you. The optimal water assault under current resources. All in the plan. Master, what kind of ship is this? Why does this ship look so strange? What's under the water on both sides of the ship? Who told you? The boat must be blown by the wind. Paddle. This boat needs for strong men. Crazy pedaling of gears in the cabin. Drive large gears to drain water. This ship is faster than a full-speed battleship. No need for wind direction. Run wherever you want. Then this speed, plus this sharp ironclad bow. That's a rampaging steel torpedo. There are only 10 days left until the arrival of the Blood Shark fleet. Da Hong, call all 20 members of the guard over to me. All 3 broken ships were demolished and rebuilt within 10 days. I want to see these 3 ships launched for sea trials. I want those idiots from Blood Shark to understand what is an asymmetrical naval battle that spans the ages. Brother, all 13 artillery pieces are fully equipped. The fireball has been soaked in fierce fire oil. In the bunker on the beach below, Hang San and the others are all in place. Head of house, the cellars and water sources at the rear have all been sealed off. Our 3 ships are equipped with underwater gears. Paddle wheel pointed clipper. I have also followed your instructions. All camouflaged with branches. Hidden deep in the mangrove inlet. Well done. Where are the female relatives? Husband, rest assured. I took them in the safe cave behind. I've prepared a large pot of golden sore medicine and boiling water. Just waiting, husband, just be here. Kill the thief ahead. King One will be with you for what happens next. Never let your husband be distracted. I wish I could finish this battle. Let's have a seafood dinner as a family. Brothers have shown me their tricks. Hold the geared crossbow in your hand steady. Think about this month. Who gave you the snowflake salt? Who gave you the dignity of being human? Who taught you this invincible killing ability? Even if it's a bloodbath today, the commander himself committed suicide. We also have to let him come back without any return. I am willing to fight to the death for you, Lord Heaven. This is too much. These warships. This almost covers the sea surface. Second uncle, what are you afraid of? In front of my brother. No matter how many ships there are, aren't they just a few big wooden sticks? My hands are itchy now. Da Hung is right. What's the use of having many ships? In the face of the absolute firepower gap and technological crushing, they're just ants. This is One Eye. That stupid pig. Did you report the wrong chart? You call this a desert island. The commander-in-chief actually built breakwaters on both sides of the bay. There is a defensive bunker on the cliff, and those dark artillery sticks out, and heavy crossbows. Can in such a short period of time, on this lonely island, building such a tight military fortress, not to mention pirates. Even the ocean-going regular armies of Western countries cannot do this. This island, the top regular ace army is definitely stationed there. Maybe even the Royal Secret Navy camp. Pass me the mountain order. The whole fleet immediately anchored to half sail and slowed down. No one is allowed near the diving area. Da Hung. Da Hung. Now that the guests have arrived at the door, there is no reason to let them stand outside the door. Come on. Let them see our horrors. 13 giant crossbows. Prepare to give them their first meeting gift. Open fire. Large weight box. Add to more cast iron nails. Shoot Trebuchet school. Turn left 3 degrees. Okay bro, the counterweight is full. What's that for? Is a meteor falling from the sky? Ah, my eyes. What kind of monster is this? Fire, put out fire. Get water quickly to put out the fire. The owner of the house is awesome. The first shot hit the thief's flagship. The big sail was completely burned down. The thief's ship is paralyzed. Uncle gives the order. Remaining bed crossbow targets. 3-story ship salvo. Poke their hulls into a hornet's nest. Bed crossbow formation. Listen to my command. Put. What the hell kind of weapon is this? The bottom compartment was shot through. It can't be blocked. This is asymmetric warfare. In the face of absolute technological and geographical generation differences. No matter how many people there are, they are just torches waiting in line to be called. Commander, please withdraw. This island is definitely the main force of Omi's Shenji battalion. Our artillery doesn't have enough elevation angles. It can't hit the heavy crossbow on the top of the cliff at all. Our fire cannons can't hit that far. This is simply a living target to be beaten unilaterally. If we don't leave, the entire fleet will have to answer here. These little tortoises only dare to hide there and shoot cold arrows. Passed on my death order. All warships immediately launch their boats. Put down all the oars and charge the clippers. We have nearly 1,000 people. No matter how powerful their weapons are, loading also takes time. Just stormed into their camp. All their rags are ruined. Oh rush. Go ashore and fight with them. Take this island. Our good days are coming. Come on brother. Those thieves. At least there are nearly 1,000 people. Just rely on Hang San's 20 brothers. Even if the gods come down to earth, they can't stand it. The owner's bed crossbow reloads too slowly. It's impossible to stop such a dense collection of small boats. Modern warfare emphasizes all-round and 3-dimensional strikes. They can't stand this bunch of garbage. They thought they got off the big ship and changed to a small one. Can swamp us with numerical superiority. How stupid. Strong words of initiation. Show those idiots a lesson. Under this calm sea. What have we prepared for them? Water assassin. The boss. Listen to what's going on. What the hell is that monster? The boat has no sails. No one is paddling outside either. How can it be possible to run faster than us? Brothers in the bottom warehouse. Did you hear those wild monkeys calling? Adults have taught us. This is called fluid mechanics. This is called mechanical transmission. Give me all the energy to suck the milk. I stepped on that pedal gear and it started to smoke. Don't panic. You must be pretending to be a ghost. Come closer to me. Everyone is ready to fight to seize the ship. Are you thinking too much about jumping houses? Idiot, no need to slow down when the helm is full. Conflict corners designed for adults. Crash them for me. Good collision. Your Majesty has ordered to capture the thief first. Capture the king first. Don't worry about those guys. Everyone, keep an eye on me. None of those leaders are left behind. Ah. Don't kill the boss. The boss is dead. The second boss is also dead. This battle can't be fought. Their ship is a water ghost. Stroke back quickly. Grand Commander, run away quickly if you don't leave now. Those 3 water ghost ships are about to collide. Keep the green hills. Don't worry about running out of firewood. Right, quick withdrawal. I just need to escape back to Nanyang. Can we still make a comeback? Have you asked my brother about his spine? Brother, I asked him to stay. Use it as fertilizer for us. Stay alive. Ah, big boss. Uncle Da Hung informed Hang San to clean up the battlefield. Let's go meet our new slaves. You, who are you? There is no such person as you in the Great Heian dynasty. Those sailboats of yours, those repeating heavy crossbows, where did it come from? The dead don't need to know that much. No matter whose subordinates you were before. No matter you were once on this sea, how arrogant. Also established authority with force. From today, this sea area, Lu Yuan, decided the rules of this island. If you obey me, I'll keep you fed and clothed. This beach is against me. It's your grave. Tell me now, who is in favor and who is against? Meet the Lord, willing to die for the Lord. Lord. Count it out, this blood-killing fleet. You are really extremely rich. Master, please take a look at this chart. The old slave carefully compared the coastal defense map of the Imperial Military Department. This Suanfeng Island where we settled. Excellent location. Uncle Ho also noticed it. Yes, the head of the family. Going north is the only way to pass through the richest place in Dakian. To the south are the Nanyang countries. Brother, aren't we lying on the Golden Mountain? Who will be disobedient in the future? Let's just drive the paddle wheel monster boat. Go and rob him. Ji Dishuang. A robber's mentality will never make a fortune. Plunder once. But I managed to grab 3 or 5 boats. It will also lead to encirclement and suppression. We want to make a fortune in silence. Ding detected host. Completely occupy the core strategic nodes. Conspiracy at sea now. Controlled a strong workforce of 4,210 people. 140 to top craftsmen. Basic industrial resources are extremely abundant. Unlock the ultimate technology in the system-heavy industry sector. Teaching of large-scale military fortresses and new fortification techniques has been officially issued. Second uncle gave me the order. Incorporate all craftsmen into the Lu family's core heavy workshop. Hang San organized the pirates into an assembly line. Start cutting wood and quarrying stones for me. We are going to be on Zuanfeng Island, building an unprecedented maritime fortress. Second uncle. Looking at the changes this year. It's like I'm dreaming. Dahung, let alone your old man. I've lived most of my life. Have you ever seen such a miracle? This fortress was designed by the owner of the family. Those sharp corners and bevels. The great diver's red cannon blasted up. His strength was directly reduced by 70% to 80%. And the giant crossbows placed in the blind spots of our city walls. But it can form a crossfire network with no blind spots. To the old man is strong. Brother, come on. This is the merchant shipping inventory. Today is the official day of opening of Hong Kong. Nanyang caravans are lining up outside the sea. Follow your rules. Any merchant ship flying a black flag, not only access to fresh water and salt, you can also get our escorts along the way. This month we received a full 80,000 taels of silver. There are also merchant ships from Western countries to buy soap. They even brought in a whole shipload of pig iron and red copper ore. Dahung, I'm here, brother. Hong Kong is opening today. Let's raise our flag. Ah. Master, I have good news. I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that. We got rich. This time we really got rich. Merchants along the coast of Omay to steal our well salt and soap. Almost even the eyes are red. Those merchants knelt down and begged us to give them more goods. Someone is willing to pay 5 times the price. Underwrite all our production in the second half of the year. We got rich. Second uncle. Refined salt and soap are just stepping stones to attract money. No matter how high the profit is, it should be. No matter how much money you make, you still need to buy pig iron and wood. Used to nourish our hands. The heavy crossbow guards and paddle steamers. Internal and external troubles in the imperial court. The calmness of the sea cannot last long. What the head of the family said is absolutely true. It's because I'm short-sighted. Something happened outside the main sea. Get up and talk. What happened? Early this morning, the 3rd Peripheral Patrol Team encountered a strange thing. The main mast of a Dakin official ship was blown off. Also hit the sunset red-haired giant ship. Why did the officials of Dakin come to us? Brothers looked at Daki and Longi. I thought they were the same race after all. You can't just watch the sunset and let the beautiful woman run wild. Our patrol boat didn't even slow down. Directly fill the rudder and use iron to hit the corner. Drilled a big hole in that red-haired boat. Send all those yellow-haired pillars to feed the sharks. Where is that big official ship? Saved easily. For the sake of our compatriots, I conveniently towed the official ship back to the port for rest. The captain on the ship was so frightened. Claims to be the governor of Nanyang, sent out to patrol the sea frontier. The result was a hurricane, of course. Patrol the sea frontier. What a poor excuse. The identities of the people on Hang Sanguin's boat are complicated. They are probably spies sent by the imperial court. Lord, don't worry, I didn't bring them into our core deep water port. This port number 3 is just our civilian commercial port. We must not take our peripheral commercial ports lightly either. Immediately send a team of elites to surround them. No one on board is allowed to set foot on the pier. Give them wood and craftsmen. Ordered them to repair the mast. Get out now. For God's sake, what kind of fairy monster is that? This kind of mechanism. Even the Ministry of Industry, compared to this giant hangar, it's also a 3-year-old child playing in the mud. This is no ordinary pirate stronghold. Not to mention Nanyang soldiers. Even if it is the Imperial Guards in the capital, in front of this armed force, they are just a bunch of chickens and idiots. Who is the owner of this island? What does he want to do? Meet the Lord. Why is it him? That face. Even if that one turns into ashes. A face that is absolutely impossible to mistake. Lu Yuan. It turned out to be really Lu Yuan. How is this possible? Wasn't he exiled to the Sea of Death? No one from the Lu family should be allowed to survive. It's over, sister. Trouble this time. Prime Minister. After Gu King handed over this secret document, he died due to the worsening of his injuries. Before he died, only a few words were left and the Lu family has become a big problem. This is impossible. This is absolutely impossible. How could Lu Yuan be this little beast like Lu Yuan? I clearly gave the order to die. In exile, cut off all water and food. I want the entire Lu family to starve to death on that deserted island. Not only is he not dead, how could it be possible that in just 1 year, on this Nanyang throat, build this harmful steel behemoth? Sir, calm down. Agent Gu King would never dare to lie about military information. Now, the fortress with a black flag of gears on the South Sea has become the overlord of the times. Even the strong ships and cannons of the Westerners dare not come even half a step closer. I heard that even the blood-killing fleet that dominated the South Seas, they were all wiped out and went crazy. All crazy. He must die. If he is alive, I can't sleep. The old man who prepared the car immediately went to the palace to meet the saint, just saying that a traitor was discovered overseas. The remnants of the Lu family colluded with Hongbao barbarians and pirates to plot rebellion. The secret gold medal of the cabinet passed down by me. Immediately mobilize Ome, the most elite royal navy in Beiyang and Southeast Asia. Take all ships equipped with red cannons. Let me pull it all out. 100,000 navy, 600 battleships. Even if it's hit by a boat posted with human life, you must also give me that island. Together with that kid Lu Yuan, they were turned into powder. Husband, look quickly. This season's grain harvest is good again. Plus the grain and grass we exchanged from peripheral trade. Now the granaries on our island. Even if another 100,000 refugees come in, eat for 3 years. I will never go hungry again. Tonight? You have worked hard this year to arrange logistics. With these food confidence, our paradise, only then can we truly establish a foundation. From now on you don't have to. Red strategic level highest warning. Earthquake detected. The super large navy is approaching the main island at high speed. 600 heavy and explosive warships have set sail. Blockades of hundreds of miles of sea areas. Target deadlock on the island. Out. What happened? It's nothing, just that old dog in the capital is anxious. He spent all his strength to give us a great gift. Mom picks up carrots. I'm worried about these new ultimate guys. Not enough weight to show the array. The 100,000 great divers came just in time.